Hey guys, I am at my house. It is very empty up here. So I figured that I could show you what has been done so far. The carpet is going in a few weeks, and if you don't know, we're gonna have carpet just on the stairs and the 2 rooms up here in the tiny hallway. So I will show you that and let's go from there. So the reason why we are getting carpet is, let me turn the light on. This floor, there's no subfloor. That's the situation. And so I just finished painting these right here. I painted this myself, so if it ever chips off, I'm gonna blame myself. And like the entryways, and we still actually have to paint the doors, unfortunately. But yeah, so I painted basically everything, and then this is that tiny hallway, and then this will be my office. So my dad and my brother tore out the floors, if you remember, and they redid this because it was really bad. This was like extremely uneven and it was kind of freaking me out. So this can be my office or a guest room. And then this, I haven't shown you the bathroom yet. I might have shown you the floors. It really needs to be cleaned, but this is what I thought that Andrew would appreciate this light fixture because it just reminds me of space. And once everything's done with the decorations, you'll see our vision for this bathroom. But this matched the shower. And then my dad and Matthew surprised me by putting tile right here, like a tiny backsplash. And then this is the shower. Let me turn the light on. There's a lot of lights. So we decided to go with nickel for this shower. And then this was all my dad. He designed this for Andrew's shampoos and all his stuff, because Andrew does want to have this shower for himself. So he's the one that picked this tile, and then my dad just designed it. We originally were gonna have this tile on this wall, but my dad thought that it would give it a better effect if we just made this just a simple white tile and then left this in the middle with the details. And then I really wanted to incorporate a warmness to kind of match the floors. So we ended up picking out this stone, and I think it looks beautiful. I think Andrew and I came here and we put some sealer on it to make it a little darker. And I just think it's gorgeous. My dad did such an amazing job. And he actually takes out each stone off of the netting and he designs it himself, which, I mean, that's a designer if you ask me. And then he also puts a stone here. So yeah, it is beautiful. I really like this bathroom. It's actually a little bigger than the one upstairs, interestingly enough. So Andrew has already picked out the artwork that'll go above the toilet, which I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be an interesting decoration, but yeah, I'm stoked. It'll definitely be cozier to have carpet here. I'm not the biggest fan of it just because of cleaning. I don't know if you can tell, but we kind of live on a busier street, so you can really hear when the cars drive by. And I think it'll be fine once we have all the furniture in the house, but like even now it's echoing because everything's so empty. A little house update. This is what the kitchen looks like. We ordered some handles, but I hated the way they look. We still have to return them to Amazon, but they were a little too cheap looking. They were even lighter than this gold, So I don't think it would have looked good. And the ones that I don't like when it's too simple. I like when there's more details on the handles. So I did find some, but they're a little darker. They're like a brass, but I honestly don't think it'll look awful if it's two different shades of gold. I don't think I've even shown you the backsplash. It is a mess, please excuse it. This is a construction zone right now, and it just has to be this way for a little bit, and I cannot wait until it's livable. So basically I have to sand this down and paint it like a white color. I'm thinking of getting maybe some Roman shades for the windows. So yeah, this backsplash, what is it called? My goodness. This backsplash was made in Spain, and I just love how pearlescent it is, and it's not completely, there's some dull tiles also. Some aren't as shiny, and I actually really like that about it. Let me see if you can focus on it. Yeah, it's very unique, and I like that about it. I just wanted something shiny. So, and then we have an electric stove. I hope I don't end up regretting this, but my dad did say if we end up wanting to get gas stoves, that's an easy change, but that probably won't happen for a while. I love this Whirlpool microwave. It's huge. So I'm very happy about that. We actually got all of our appliances in the dishwasher last year on Black Friday. Not last year, 2022 Black Friday. So this whole set and our washer and dryer downstairs was such a good deal. So I'm really glad that my dad told us to do that. And then we got the fridge. The fridge we got separately for this Black Friday. And Andrew and I got this one last year, 2023. And I'm very happy with it. We do have a small space, kind of. This is like the entryway, and then, I mean, it's doable, right? And then the dining room is kind of, there's like a small space, but there's a small space between. What I'm worried about is this area, because if we end up having this right here, if we end up having to put the leaves in the dining table, there's 3 of them. So this gets bigger, but then I don't know if that's gonna get in the way over here and if this is gonna be too tight. And then I actually wanted a buffet right there along that wall with shelves. So we're gonna have to see how this is gonna work. I still absolutely love my fireplace. I was a little worried I would get sick of this color, but my rug came in a few days ago and it's almost exactly the same color. The trim is almost exactly the same color as this. I'm just a little worried with the measurements because I got a 6 foot by 9 feet, 6 by 9 feet. So it was a little cheaper, so I figured let's just buy this or else we'll never buy it. So this is gonna go here, and oh my gosh, it's such a mess right now. I can't wait till everything's put together. So this is the bathroom. We did get this light. Originally we had one that kind of went up, but it was too high, and I actually like this one more, to be honest. We got this at Home Depot, and we have a nipple light. I'm not a big fan of these lights, but the other ones were too expensive, so maybe eventually we will switch them out. But this was a pack of 2, and there's one upstairs as well, in the bathroom upstairs. And then we actually were going to put a mirror here that it was a gold, but then when Amazon shipped it, and it was completely shattered first, and then so Amazon shipped this mirror and it was completely shattered. And then Andrew and I sent it back, and they brought another one, and then we noticed that it wasn't the right gold, and it was just going to be too much gold in here. And so what we ended up doing is my dad, I think it was Menards or Home Depot or Lowe's, one of the three. We always go to those three. He advised me to get a white mirror because he thought it would balance everything out, and he was so right. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the mirror. It's really big, and it's gonna go up, and it even matches the vanity with this little crease here. Let me show you. These have those too, and these are the handles I picked. I need to tighten these, but I thought they were really cute. Got them at Menards for 15% off. And this is what happened with this hole, if anybody's wondering. So my dad and my brother had originally had the backsplash all the way here. And then when they tried installing that mirror, they noticed it was gonna be way too high up. And I personally liked it with just the two, but I didn't want to say anything because they worked so hard to put the backsplash in. But then my dad, he is a perfectionist, and he decided, okay, we need to knock this down. So he took it upon himself and took this row out. And this is gonna be covered, so not to worry. And he's going to fix like the little, mistakes like that, but it's not a big deal to me, honestly. I am not that picky. He's pickier than I am. And I did show you guys the shower in the last video. I love this shower. Let me turn the light on. It's beautiful and timeless, and I'll never get sick of this. I like watching interior designers on YouTube. My favorite is Nick Lewis. He's in Canada, and I love him because we have very similar tastes. And I also love Caroline Winkler. And I guess I've been hearing from other interior designers that gold is like out. It's phasing out in 2024, and I completely disagree. I don't love trends very much because of this. Because if you go with what trends say, they come and go, and you're gonna end up having an outdated home, whatever you do. So do what makes you happy in your house. That's like my go-to is, if you like it, go for it. Don't listen to what this person says or what the trend is nowadays, because in a few years it's not gonna be trendy. But if you love it, you keep it. Whatever. Do you. You do you. That's like the mindset to have, or else you're gonna be decorating your house differently every few years. I mean, I love that idea, but that's expensive. This is our room. We're just kind of doing what we can. I found this for $50 on Marketplace. It was actually someone we knew, which was interesting. I hate the yellow, so obviously I'm gonna paint it. And this is gonna go in the guest room because I have more of a vintage feel, vintage interior decor idea for the guest room. And then our room is gonna be a little more modern, just like a tad bit more modern, because I still love vintage. And this is the guest room. That's gonna go in my office. It's gonna be very girly and cute and whimsical and vintage. And then this you've seen is our coffee table. I think it's too big, so I'm gonna probably end up putting this upstairs in Andrew's office. And then this is actually our bed. That's the headboard, and those are the panels. And eventually I'll show you guys that. But I I did end up painting this with primer. Each of the windows have these little ledges, which I think will be really cute for hanging plants and stuff. So I'm excited about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please excuse the echo in these clips. I need to invest in a microphone. I'm so sorry I haven't yet. I appreciate those who have stayed and have been patient. This house project has taken years, so we're slowly getting there, and I hope that you guys stay and stick around for a lot of updates. We will be moving Andrew's stuff and my things upstairs once the carpet goes in a few weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. There's a lot of furniture projects I have in store as well, and I feel very blessed to have this place. I just want to say thank you to my dad and my brother for their sacrifices on the weekends. They've been putting in a lot of hours lately to just like get things done, and I really appreciate all you guys are doing, and I love you. I'm so thankful for you guys. So yes, thank you. There are not enough words to say how thankful I am, me and Andrew. And also for my mama, she's been such an emotional support, and I know that she wishes she could do more physically, but you know, she has broken her hip and like she can't do as much as she used to, and I know it's hard for her, but honestly, she does more than necessary by listening to me and like hearing my ideas for my designs for each of the rooms, and just supporting me in so many ways. And thank you for being the best mom ever. I love you. I know she's probably one of the only ones that watches my videos every single time I post them, so I know 100% you're gonna be watching this. But I think that's all that I can think of. Thank you for being here. Those of you who have stuck around for a while, I've had this channel since I think 2021 maybe, and then I was very quiet about it, and then I just decided to tell people that I'm doing this. So this has been a fun project, and I've learned a lot. I'm really excited to see what God has in store for 2024 and this house, and I hope that you guys are also excited. Thank you for being here, and let me know what your favorite part of the house is so far. I definitely love the fireplace and the bathrooms and the backsplash. Okay, I love it all. But let me know if you have a favorite thing that has been done. I hope to see you next time.